Now on the project, Kano, you're looking at some of the giants of the insect world.
Yes, we are, Mike. You may think that you have seen a big weta, but if you have not seen a Wētāpunga, you've not seen anything. They disappeared from Northland about 200 years ago, and now they're back.
You don't have to be an entomologist to appreciate a boat ride like this. We're in the Bay of Islands with a very special cargo of 80 Wētāpunga, giant weta. They're getting a new home.
I'm lucky enough to work for the Guardians of the Bay of Islands, and we work in partnership with the Hapu to the restoration of Ipipiri, these islands in the eastern Bay of Islands.
On our way to the release site, it's getting really exciting.
No, I'm feeling really good today. Positive vibes.
Now this is what I call a hope spot. Not just a tube with a big giant weta, but the whole exercise of restoring the ecological system through collaboration.
So this is New Zealand's largest insect, amongst the heaviest insects in the world.
That's an incredible feeling. I mean, to have something that's been missing from our area for over 180 years, to be part of that legacy, to return it back to the islands, to restore our ecosystem. How could you not have some sort of wairoa towards that?
Those little feelers at the back, she can actually feel what the weather is going to do with it. So wind speed, temperature, maybe relative humidity, barometric pressure. She's got a complete meteorologist up her bottom, really.
Beautiful privilege to be able to release the Wētāpunga into his new whare, and hopefully they'll go forth and multiply, and we'll have plenty more of his whānau living here permanently.
Now you can see there are some weta about because their browse is very obvious. This is mahoi. They love mahoi. But for me, the most encouraging facet of this whole project is the inclusion of nature-literate kids. You see, they're learning outside and doing real things. Do you like learning outside?
Yeah, I think it's better than learning inside.
Totally. I totally agree with you.
We've pretty much annihilated our planet, so it's time to give back to it, to try and right some of our wrongs and do better. And the only way with that is to get our rangatahi involved so that they can take up the mantle and save our futures.
Right along the project, make some noise for Paddy Gower. And we've also got Kano Lloyd back from holiday.
Hello.
We have got a really interesting studio audience tonight, and they're actually from that Bay of Islands sort of area that we just saw there. Make some noise, Kaiho School. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
So actually those students you saw in that story from Hikarangi School, and they're working with Auckland Zoo and some local hapu to make that happen. You guys are always asking me what's my favourite native species.
We never ask.
I reckon
Avoided it, if anything.
Wētāpunga would be my answer, actually. Really
Well, I
special.
hope it works. I hope they breed a lot more of them, because I know it's wrong to say it, but they do look a little bit like a land crayfish, and I couldn't help thinking.
Yeah, yum.
What you wanted to eat those,
What would that be like?
eat those legs. Eat those legs.